Welcome to God is Open. I am your host, Christopher Fisher. Today on God is Open, we are going to be covering a meme that I created quite a while ago. If you look at the original posting date on the God is Open website, it was 2017. This was an original meme that was created by me, and I just called it Synergism. I posted it on God is. I probably created it before then. It started circulating whenever I first created it, and then I just posted it for a regular posting on the Meme Mondays on the God is Open site. But the first panel of the frame is a family, father, mother, and they have their children, and it's Christmas. And the kid looks up at his father and he says, "Look at all these gifts that I helped gift myself." And then the father is like, "What on earth are you talking about?" Because the son, of course, is claiming he helped get those presents himself. And so it's a weird conversation. The meme's highlighting a ridiculous aspect. And it zooms in on the kid, and the kid says, "Because I accepted the gifts, the gift giving was synergistic." So, Calvinists like to talk about terms like synergism and monergism. You have the famous Calvinist website, monergism.com. And their entire claim to fame is that they have this word called monergism, and it means that God does all the work in salvation and no one does anything. They are chosen. They are totally depraved. There's unconditional election, limited atonement, irresistible grace, and then perseverance or preservation of the saints, that we have nothing to do with our own salvation. So even the act of accepting a gift from God is itself a work that cancels God's work. We have no contribution at all to it. Their idea of a Calvinistic sovereignty in God. And so they come up with this word monergism. And so the kid here is saying that he helped get himself the gift. He's saying, because I accepted the gifts, the gift giving was synergistic. The last panel of mine is the father, zoom in of the father, and the father says, "Margaret," which he's addressing his wife, "please retrieve the belt." Now, the original idea of this meme is that the son has said something so utterly stupid, nonsensical, that this kid, physical violence is the only resort. You just gotta, it's not like the physical violence is going to cure the stupidity, but it probably will be cathartic for that parent, just to get as frustrated. Like, you have a kid that's this stupid. We're talking about these concepts and claiming that they helped get themselves the gift under these lines of reasoning. Your kid's just so stupid. Physical violence is your only resort, right? So I've seen versions of this meme being circulated by Arminian type pages with the last panel cut off. They don't like the resort to physical violence. I think the physical violence panel actually does contribute a lot to the effectiveness of this meme, but some people didn't like that idea. They thought just mocking it enough. I think that the physical violence for the stupidity is a key aspect in this meme. But the funny thing is that in Calvinism, remember how Calvinism works. Whenever a Calvinist hears someone who's a fellow Calvinist saying something, they'll agree with what's being said. But if a non-Calvinist says that same thing about Calvinism, they will fight it tooth and nail. And so you take a meme like this, you put it out into the wild, and what happens is that Calvinists adopt it as their own meme. And they start circulating this as if it is their own meme. And they like it. And they like it in hordes. Let's go look at one page. This is one I screenshotted from July 11th. I don't think this Baptist Humor page is still in existence, but look at this. You got 247 likes crediting the West Memester Confessions. And if you go look at their site, which is still up, this is another Calvinist site. And the Calvinist site, look at that. It has 126 more likes. And he writes, "This is great." These guys love the meme. And so let's look at this next picture here. So this was first taken from postings of mine, circulated, Calvinists downloaded it, and then uploaded it as their own meme. They think it's a great meme. because the person who is talking about synergism is getting beaten. And you would see that if we had the full thread of the Baptist humor. But we also got the Westminster Confessions explanation of why they like this meme as well. But they all love this meme. But it highlights their absurdity is the thing. But they love it nonetheless because it is accurate to what they believe. In comments of both threads, people point out that this is an Arminian meme, which is really funny. This Joshua guy says, you guys understand this is an Arminian meme, right? And the Westminster Confessions replies himself. This is on the Baptist Humor page, tagged with the Westminster Confessions. He says, knows not. Like he's doing like this mocking, playful, it's just not. This is our meme. And then Buddy replies, you missed the third panel, right? That's the punchline. But the Calvinists, they don't understand this is not their meme. It's not presenting their mentality and their argumentation in a great light. They're in fact the ones being whipped for thinking in such stupid ways. They're physically beaten by a rational parent because of their irrationality. So on the original posting, James writes that this meme is actually pro-synergism, and the Westminster Confession says, no, the claim that accepting is what applies the gift of faith to your life is a ridiculous concept this meme is portraying. So in their version, the kid is getting beaten, he's getting whipped, and he's getting physical violence because he's accepting the gift, and that's how he's accepting the gift. That's the reason that the Westminster Confession Calvinists think this is a great meme, because a kid is getting beaten for accepting the gift, and that's how the gift is getting accepted or brought into his life. Right? So in their mentality, like, you have no choices in the gifts that you get. You can't reject a gift, and physical violence is the answer if you say you can refuse a gift. This is their mentality. They love this meme, and they share it on their social media, and they like it a lot. Right? And so some of the other comments, I don't have the thread anymore. It's disappeared on the Baptist meme humor, is about, this is a Calvinist meme because the Arminian who's advocating synergism is getting beaten as well. Right? Just physical violence against your people who ideologically differ from you. The guy who talking about synergism is the guy getting whipped. Therefore, it's an Arminian meme, which they're betraying a lot of their hidden thoughts and a lot of how they think, their mentality in this type of behavior and in the types of memes that they think support their side. But it's not. This is a meme mocking them. This is a meme mocking the way that they talk, a meme that mocks the way they think, and it's a meme that says these guys are so outrageously out of touch with reality. Physical violence is the only thing that they deserve. That's the only recourse. You can't sit in there and reason with these people with this type of mentality. So, anyways, I thought that was funny. I thought it's funny how some of these memes take a life of their own. They grow beyond original intentions, and sometimes they're adopted by the ideological enemies. And it's not the first time that this has happened. I'll have to try to find other examples. But yeah, because Calvinists decide whether or not to like something that someone says based on if a Calvinist is talking or a non-Calvinist, examples like this are plentiful, right? They will accept and acknowledge and have insider conversations about all the failings of their theology with fellow Calvinists that if a non-Calvinist brings up or wants to talk about, they'll condemn that person as not understanding. That's their common claim. Anyways, thoughts, comments, put that down below or start a thread on the God is Open Facebook page. Thank you for listening.